Hello, 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 everybody. I'm running a little bit late, so I'm doing the full face cam because hi, Danny. I don't want to show everybody my horrible desk, even though you've all seen it a million times. Let me go see. Thank you all for your subs. It has been a while, hasn't it? We haven't been back. We have not been back since I did Blackerdactyl. I'm still a little sick. P.S. Hello, Hara. Let's see. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Sunbird Galaxy. Thank you, Dippy Aggie. Hello. And also thank you for the follow my prog tracker who followed a little bit ago. Thank you all for the sub train. Hype train. Looks like if we get like 100 more bits or like a gift sub or a sub, we'll probably get to level 2, which means everybody gets emotes, so that'd be super awesome. Hello, Holly. Hello, Earth Girl. Oh my goodness. Hello, Selena. Hello, Sun. Hello, Luna. Hello, Trina. Hello, Dippy Iggy. Hello. Oh my god. Hello, Spadazzles. Make sure I get everybody. And hello, Danny. Of course. I missed you too, Luna. Do you hear it in my voice? This is the best my voice has been. I think yesterday I started realizing I could talk. Yesterday. I was so fucking sick. Oh my god. So Hubs and I were pretty sure we got it at the Priest show, of course. We got an illness. It wasn't COVID. Might have been the flu. I did get a flu swab, which I was so exhausted and tired that literally I have like a rack next to my bed of like clothes that's not quite dirty. And there was like a nice dress I had worn to a wedding. And I was like, I need to leave the house to get myself swabbed. And I would like to not, I was literally wearing a dress that like the front is so short that like my boobs will literally flop out of it. Which is fine home alone with Hubs, but not fine going to the doctor. I mean, I guess you get a mammogram or something, but you know, usually they want you to be like clothed going in. So I was like, I'm just gonna grab this nice ass dress, and so I dressed to the nines and got swabbed. Yeah, I am feeling somewhat better. Wait, Selena, is it your birthday? Is it Selena's birthday? Happy birthday! Is it your birthday? I didn't read anything that anybody said. I just said hi to everybody. For the next hour and a half, they had to take Trixie to the vet for her nail appointment. I'm so glad Trixie's getting her nail appointment in. Is it Selena's? Oh my god, yes! Happy birthday, Selena! Are you gonna join us for the movie today? Holy shit. I wish I could. I wish I had something to give to you right now. But you're already subbed. Thank you. Irma Gerd, it's Verlern. Oh my gosh. I like how people are doing like the 100 bitty cheers to give to Selena. It's amazing. Amazing. Yes, happy freaking birthday. Is the hype train gonna go up from that? If it does not go through the hype train, I swear to gosh. I do not control the hype train, unfortunately. You'll all be here till your vet appointment for Raver. Excellent. Yeah, if I'm a little bit slow in the chat, it's just because, yeah, not COVID. It's just because, yeah, my brain. Why did it go through the hype train? Who the frick knows? So anyway, yeah, we got something. It was bad. And then my face felt like it didn't feel like, okay, my teeth kind of felt painful, but like my face felt like somebody was tickling it from the inside. And so I called the doctor, and also my eyes were like very watery and did not want to open. And I was like, what is happening to me? And they were like, I'm pretty sure you have a bacterial sinus infection. I'm going to ban this person who's not speaking in English. Sorry. I'm sure you're lovely. Yes, we got there. Please don't eat you. Oh, is that the person I just banned? Are they making a fat joke? Whatever. It's fine. I won't eat you. You don't seem like you're delicious. Yeah, everybody, good luck with your vet appointments. Good luck. Ooh, is that what you got? And everybody, what did you... Oh, no, we're not done the hype train yet. All right, I'm cleaning up my desk. Because y'all. Let me try to pick this box up. Look at the big boy or girl. I think you're a big boy though. Look at the big fuck off boy I got in the mail from Papa Orly. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Danny's opened hers. She loves it. I have peeked inside, but there's a box within a box and I have not opened the box within a box. I have not opened. It's a big, son. It's like a 13-inch by 13-inch Orly box. And they're usually about half this size. When we get our color passes. And I know that it's Orly's 50th anniversary. They've been around, I guess, since 1974. And I love the 70s. You know me. Y'all know I love the 70s. So I'm very excited. I've already seen there are some glitters. I've already seen there is like a wax picker tool, which actually I've been needing one for mini projects, not for nails. But I'm very excited about this. One unit. Yeah, an absolute unit of Orly. It is a heckin' chonker. By the way, I just want to let everybody know, speaking of heckin' chonkers, not there's any heckin' chonkers in this. We were watching Best in Show, the mockumentary from early 2000s, I think, today in the Discord, and I'm so excited. I fucking love Best in Show. Directed by, what's his name? The Six-Fingered Man, Chris, why can't I think of his name? Earth Girl, where are you? What's his name? I know this guy. I actually dated a guy with his name. Hello, Sutsy. Hello. Danny has opened hers. But we are going... I think the embargo is still on. I think there's still an embargo for people who got it through PR. But lucky me, I don't get Orly PR. I bought this with my own cash money. So I can show you whenever I fucking want. You haven't heard this one either. Oh my god, you're trying to think you've never seen a movie. Well, you know, Eggy, Dippy, my dearest Dip. I do think, well, I've always had a certain taste in movies my whole life. Most of my favorite movies are from the 70s, and even though I did not exist for even a year in the 70s. I did not exist until 1987. So you're getting a little different education from me, although this is not from then, but this is like stuff this was like the new releases I was excited about when I was in like high school. Did we get a, what the fuck is his name? I keep wanting to call him Chris Columbus, but that's not who it is. He's married to the Activia lady. Every name is escaping me today. Hello, Kadachi. Kadachi, did you have a birthday recently? Is it today? Christopher Guest. Thank you. I did date a guy named Christopher Guest for like 3-4 dates. It was a time. I mean, he wasn't this Christopher Guest. It was a much younger Christopher Guest. It was about my age. All right. Let's see if we can. Oh, I'm not going to screen share. Whoops. Basic overhead. What was the noise I just heard? Kadachi, thank you so much. Hype chests are on the way. I'm so glad you're loving them. You want to watch it? Probably watch it on Prime this week, so you know, since you're being friends out tonight.
I had Band of Brothers playing and didn't realize what time it was.
I fucking love Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers is so good. If you haven't watched Band of Brothers, if you wanna get in your feels about some people who fought Nazis, you should go watch it. Oh my god, I love this. Look at this thing. Look at this thing we got. Did everybody else get this too? This is incredible. But yeah, I love Band of Brothers. I actually tried to watch it a million years ago, but it like disturbed me too bad because like I can watch like horror movies, but watching like stuff about real people dying historically is different. It's different. The rituals are intricate for men touching men. Yes, absolutely. Your husband, you're watching Schnigadoon. My sister loves that show. My sister loves that show. I should watch it. You got a frog. You didn't get this like sorry, excuse me. It's gonna be some coughing today. You didn't get this like weird open mouth bizarre. What the freak is this? I'm like not editing myself. I'm like censoring myself. 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself so I can blow my nose. I'm gross. My goal is to not have any of you hear or see any snot today, but no, no promises. So if you were super grossed out by somebody being sick, just be aware. Oh yeah, you're the same like that stuff where you can watch fake violence, but it's harder to watch the real stuff. Yeah. War is ridiculous, okay? Fuck. I don't like war, and you could quote me on that. Although it is a very interesting topic. And Band of Brothers is very good. It's very, very good. I do recommend if you don't know a lot about World War II. It's really great acting, really great storytelling, and also interviews with the real people who were there, and incredible piece of media. Oh, you already had it. Hello, Tiffany. I am so excited to see you. You must inhale food. You must. Everybody must. Shmigadoon. Okay. I didn't know. I haven't watched it, so I didn't know exactly how it was spelled. But yes, that's what I thought it was spelled like. Yeah, Shmigadoon is like people are in like they're in Brigadoon, but then the next season it's like a different musical. My sister's school, well, my school later, but when my sister went to our high school, they did Brigadoon. I remember. All right, let me actually raise up. You can see the edges. I am still wearing the nails I did for Nicole. By the way, I did Nicole on my nails. I forgot that I needed smudge-free top coat, so I did smudger, but I was dying of an illness. So I said, fuck it. I said, fuck it. I'm just going to let this be. All right, we've got the big ol' fuck off Orly box. I can't even get it all on screen. Thank you. I was very lucky. It was Nicole's birthday. I was very lucky that Nicole is so fucking iconic that, like, you look at this and you're like, it's Nicole. Not many details on this, but it is clearly a Nicole. And I have to thank Nicole for that. Nicole is iconic. So, yeah. Everybody please work on your iconic looks. I try. I am not as iconic as Nicole. But I do think if somebody did this haircut and glasses in a nail context, people would probably know it was me. If they knew me. But yeah, Nicole is just like, that's a Nicole. I can tell by the pixels. Thanks so much. Okay, I will pan out. The desk is so whatever, it's fine. It's not like I have like half-eaten turkey sandwiches on here. It's not like I have pork chop sandwiches. Sorry, I've been thinking about pork chop sandwiches. Or specifically that G.I. Joe fake PSA. Where they're like, pork chop sandwiches. Y'all know that one? Oh, I need my LG hub, the lug hub. Please focus on the box. There's the Orly box. I think I took out the stuff with my info on it. Yeah. So here is, what is the thingy blocking the cam? The Orly box? What are you? Oh, this is my tripod. This is my, this is actually a canvas lamp. If you've seen ads for canvas, we're just gonna leave it here because my face is less important than this box right now. You have not heard, maybe we'll listen to pork chop sandwiches in a minute. I can't even see. That's in focus, right? It's a little out of focus. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. Orly 1970s, baby. I love the 70s. Oh, actually, you know what I can do is I can move my thing over here. Really hope they keep the decades theme going this year. That'd be so fucking cool, Tiffany. You have a canvas light. How do you like yours? You looked away for a bit. Yeah, this is just my canvas. Orly 1970s. I'm gonna be honest with you. These colors are not sparking joy off the bat. However, I am open to their potential. I'm seeing some potential. I do, although these aren't sparking joy. This is sparking, this Ness is sparking joy. We're talking this way. The side of the box makes it look like they will. Okay, I'm gonna look at the side of the box. So in this, oh my God, there's a fucking, y'all, there's a color called Acid Trip. Everybody, I take back everything. The names. Yeah, no green, even though green is heavily featured right there. Unless Bohemian Child is technically green, but it's not. All right, so the colors, let me focus for you. These names, everybody, it's like they were like, what would Stephanie like? How do we get on Stephanie's good side? They weren't thinking that because they didn't send me PR. So clearly they weren't thinking actually how to get on my good side. Acid Trip, Shaggin' Wagon, Hunky Dory, Bohemian Child, Bell Bottom Blues, and Night Fever. Mostly I'm loving Acid Trip and Shaggin' Wagon. Y'all want to have an Acid Trip and the Shaggin' Wagon? Because I do. You feel like it's the epitome of a Colorpass with a mix of formulas. Yeah, there are some formulas here. There are nail art charms, and there is a bonus wax charm applicator and dotting tool. And they actually have some nail art that actually looks like you could actually do it. Unlike the last one where it was like, what is happening here? What is happening? How do you do this? And why would you do this? Like, it's not pretty, and I don't know how to do it. But I still do think they really should, like, they should really explain what's going on. You know what I mean? Or at least maybe if I scan the learn more, they'll give me a video. But like this, I do think this is technically enough to do the nail art, but I don't think it's enough, you know? Earth Girl, do you have Colorpass? Join it. They did raise the price, but it's still a good price, in my humble opinion. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this wax charm applicator. I've been wanting one for my various mini projects, and also, I guess it is technically a mini project. I'm gonna be making Xtina. Is Xtina not being seen right now? Oh, Xtina's blocked. I'm making Xtina a Mercury from Priest outfit, and I'm very excited about it. So this probably will be going downstairs. I actually have a few Orly tools that I use for my minis. You ain't got it, but you owe yourself a gift. I absolutely agree. We've got these little smiley face glitters. Smiley faces and little circles and little like, oh, it looks like it's the smiley faces and also cutouts. It's the smiley faces and also the negative of the smiley face for you to self-assemble a smiley face, which is an interesting choice. You know, whatever. You just got a lower price. You think today's the last day. Go get it, y'all. Today's the last day to get on the lower price. Do it. Go get it. If anybody has a link, go ahead and share it. I have too many things going on right now. I don't want to look up a link. So that is all that is in the box. But like I said, there was a box in the box. And it is so cute. I might have to display it behind me. I might have to make it a little display. We have got this, like, this is like one of those 90s rulers. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you see what I mean? Where it was like dinosaurs. And it was like, you know what I mean? Certainly you understand when I say it was like one of those 90s rulers with dinosaurs. Y'all, yours being displayed on your nail polish bookshelf. There you go. There you go. All right, by the way, again, if I miss your messages or anything, it's just because I'm sick and overwhelmed and stuff. No glitter wasted. Absolutely. No freaking glitter wasted. Hunky dory, though. Yellow bias. I am excited about that yellow. I'm eyeing that yellow. Wasn't there another 70s themed one? I don't know. Oh, there was Day Tripper. There was Day Tripper, And Day Tripper, I don't know if that was 70s or 60s themed. I think it might be like summer of 69 themed, and therefore, like, you know, smack dabbed in the middle. Yeah, I never got the Day Tripper collection, and I actually want it very badly. I think I only have one polish from it, so maybe someday I'll see if I can just get the whole collection. It's so fucking pretty. This is not your college story, but you love this, right? Lenticular hologram. Dippy, you're the best. Thank you. Your first song was 90s Rollers too. I'm so glad, Daddy. I'm so glad that we're on the same page. Day Tripper was your first Colorpass. It's still one of your favorites of all time. Yeah, exactly. I did not... Y'all, okay, this is extra. So, we got the lenticular hologram. There's what? Everybody's science class. Wait, okay. Volume 1, 1970s. You're so right, Tiffany. Okay, here's my thought. They raised the price this year. Are they all gonna be this good? Because if they're all this good, I'm not even that mad. I mean, I wasn't really mad in the first place. Like, there's inflation. Orly's a good brand. Orly has offered to restock salons that got burned in the LA fires with their Orly. So, like, they're not like my number one, like, you're ripping us off list, you know? Like, no company's perfect, but Orly is certainly attempting to be decent. So you told your wife they raised the price because the packaging is getting better. Yeah. You know, we've all been, everyone I know has been complaining about the quality of the Colorpass recently. So yeah, like, I think it's a decent choice. You know, nobody wants to be charged more, but I've come to a point in my life where if I'm going to spend some money on something, I want it to be decent. You know, I want it to be worth my money, even if I have to spend a little bit more. A little bit. You know, they do box for the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Oh my God, me fucking too. Earth Girl, it's your birthday. I don't know how I said it that way. Party like it's your birthday. Anyway, look at this. Science. We can see how it done. This is what it looks like, but then when you open it up, it shows you how they did it. It's so cool. I do wish that my little box didn't have a fucking dent in it. That sucks, but things get dents in them when I have them too, so I'm not too upset about that. You just cummed, as they say. Yeah, they do say that. They do say that. What was that? We had that one, like, manhwa where it was like, I'm gonna shoot sperm. I'm gonna shoot sperm. That's what they say. That's how they're saying it nowadays. You don't want to be caught saying it the wrong way. All right. I have to admit, I do wish there was more in the box. But that's not because I think that was necessary. Look at that hollow gradient right there. Look at that. Look! Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Your boss called. Tell your boss the Orly box is spectacular. All right, let's look at these polishes close up. I am going to bring in the camera a bit so we can look at these polishes closer upper. Oh, I'm also going to make this into white light instead of warm light. And let me get back onto my camera settings so we can enjoy these in full focus. What would full focus be? It would be here. 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 There we go. You see mac and cheese yellow. It is quite mac and cheese. Your phone rang and Trixie woke up and now she's walking around all over your keyboard. Minimize the stream. So want to beware of cat messages too. You need to stop her to go back to sleep so you can catch her easier. Yes. All right. So here we have acid trip. Acid trip. Do we have descriptions? We have descriptions. Red and orange glitter. That says red orange glitter, but I see red and orange. I see that this is red and orange glitter. Can we be in focus? Maybe I'll make it so that it's actually like even closer for y'all. Red and orange glitter. Oh my god, the font's different. It's so cute. You're right. I didn't even notice that till you said it right now. It's so fucking cute. Orly, you've outdone yourself. Orly wants me to have all of the skin tones, and I'm okay with this because I do need all the skin tones. This is a great skin tone. Shaggin' waggin'. Shaggin' and waggin' and chopping that meat. We got shaggin' waggin'. Lovely. It's a lovely, I would say this is a neutral tone. A neutral tone, like slightly tan flesh tone. Maybe light flesh tone. I think everything's slightly tan because I'm white. Using this font in your wedding invitations. Should you ever design wedding invitations? You should. We got the mac and cheese yellow. This one says almond nude cream, and then this one is mango cream. They're calling this a mango. A must add for Lindery's Flesh collection. Thank you for your lurk, Kadachi. I didn't realize you had unlurked. Sorry if you were talking to me and I didn't see that you unlurked. Your son cheese. Your son is cheese. My son is egg. You could have cheese. I'm gonna relabel Egg's brother cheese as Egg's son. That it's just gonna be confusing because you're eggy. Back now. Okay. Reminds you of a perfect ball sack color. I think that's beautiful. All right. Bohemian Child is this white with black specks. Really black glitters. It's not specks. Like, they are very small. So, like, I mean, specks is, you could call these specks. They're specks, I suppose. But they're not, like, misshaped. They're like, all round. So, beautiful, though. Beautiful. Perfect for, like, a white robin's egg. You know what I mean? Like, it's not fully blue. Oh, here's a shimmer. Okay. So that was a speckled semi-sheer white matte glitter. This is Bell Bottom Blues powder blue with green shimmer. It's textured too. Textured? Why? Can you guess which one's your favorite? Is it that one that I just showed, the Crelly? I do see some green in this. It's very, very subtle. Very subtle for Bell Bottom Blues. I guess the green shimmer in this is what they were, I guess this background is like trying to be this, but it's not being that at all. It's not. I'm sorry, you failed a little bit, Orly. And then a dusty coral cream here with Night Fever. I do think this is a very beautiful one. I would classify this. This is like a coral in the same way that Pyro by Cirque is a coral, in which I would call it an orange. And I really like that. I really like it for that. I like this a lot. Why don't we swatch these bishes? Look at this beautiful... This is my Orly hole. This was made for my Orleys. Loving the Orly holes. Orly shimmers are kind of wimpy. They are. I do love a few of the Orly shimmers. I do love a few. But sometimes they do be a little wimpy. They are a little wimpy. All right, Orly box with your Orly holes. Let's find a place. We could like move my Andy Warhol box and put it next to my biography of Jeff Pink, the creator of Orly, that I bought when me and Hillary went to the Color Labs. My beautiful nails by Doomed Red Shirt. I'm not sure if you've all seen Doomed Red Shirt made me these like amazing press-ons, and I love them because they're so doomed. Like, they're so her. All right, I don't know what just fell down in addition to all this, but we'll put that next to my little fridge for now, and we'll find another place for my Andy Warhol box. Ah, that's Doom's card. Okay. There we go. Aren't they great? I love them. I got them and I was like, those are exceptional. Ripple Effect let you down in shimmer. A Ripple Effect was from last year's spring, right? Sorry that I have like hair on the table. Where's my lint roller? Thank you all for being accepting of the fact that I am a foul bachelorette frog. That's all I've ever wanted. It's what I wanted. What a mood, right? What a mood. Okay. We are cleaning off the thing, and we're gonna do some swatching. I feel like my house has gathered so much dust since I was sick. Not that it's not usually dusty, but it's like more dusty than usual, and I'm like, I hate this. I hate it. All right, I'm gonna blow my nose again, and then we'll start. So, uno momento. All right, we're back. We are back. I have to remove my nail polish, and I also need to find my little sticks. I'm out of my like pre-placed little sticks. All right, here's some little sticks. So I think I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to start with, what was the first one? I'm not going to start with Acid Trip because Acid Trip is like very clearly a topper. I might try it to see if I could get it full opacity, but I think I'm going to try it over like the one that they're saying is mango colored, because I think that's the one it's going to look the best over. Or maybe I could just do black or something, or white. I could do a few colors, I suppose. I could do it like last. I don't know. Acid Trip is not a topper. Okay. You just signed up for your first Colorpass and even remember to use code Kelly for $10 off. Yes, use code Kelly, everybody. Use code Kelly. I thought you had Colorpass. I did not know you didn't have Colorpass, Wendy. I'm so disillusioned. I thought you've been with us this whole time. Wendy, I feel like I haven't seen you in a million years. I hope you are doing very, very well. It was really funny. One of your children came onto your account during bingo and was like, "Hi, I'm Wendy's daughter." And like, like earlier, Helen's son had come on and we were like, "You're too young to be here." And then your daughter came on and we were like, "Hello." We were just, I was like, wow, double standard, Stephanie. That was Margot. Oh my God. It was very fun. I think I might use regular acetone and just use the bag bomb. So I really should though refill. I really should refill my, I am going to be removing a lot of nail polish. So I guess I'll do this one with regular, and then like after maybe while they're like soaking. Actually, I think I have enough to do like one set with my good acetone. I'll go and get my distilled water so that I can do this right. Where are my little clippies? There we go. Oh, your daughter's English name is Margot. It's very cute. It's a very cute name. Hello, you were trapped in a meeting. Hello, Carolyn. You want Acid Trip? It's the best one. Okay, I'm excited to see Acid Trip then. I'm always excited to see Acid Trip. All right, all right. This is hardly even coming out, so I guess we are going to use regular acetone. Regular acetone. You have great taste in making kids. All right, all right. So I'm going to do my shrimp fingers, And I'm gonna run and I'm gonna get my distilled water so I can make myself a little bit more nail polish remover. Unless I have a little bit, do I have? No, I don't think I have any acetone additive. All right, I will BRB, one sec. I'm so glad that Trixie has a Trixie house. All right. Can we, oh, my thing isn't in its like place where it needs to be. Hold on. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. I don't know where I want this to be actually. That's like too close to the bottom. Y'all, I'm struggling. The struggle is real. I have no idea what I'm doing. My fingers are shrimps. Help. I've dropped acid, Trip. I've dropped acid. There we go. There we go. Hello, Amanda. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, there's a movie night tonight. We're watching Best in Show, the Christopher Guest mockumentary. Hello, Elemental Dad. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, so if you want to come join us, but whose birthday is it? Is it my birthday? It's Salita's birthday. Yes, Orly made football duos. Orly made football duos. Thank you so much.
Elemental Dad _ cheered X100.
Time for you to take Mr. Butt Problems the vet. Oh my god, it's another butt problem. Oh my goodness. All right, if you want to watch Best in Show with us, you can join us in the Discord tonight, 5 p.m. PST. It will be a very good time. And thank you for the biddies, Elemental Dad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How did you miss the big cheesy? Is it a different butt problem? Why is his butt like this? I am very, very good. Well, okay, I'm getting over being sick. I am getting over being very sick. So now I'm just regular sick. My husband is over being sick. He's done being sick, I believe. But me, it ain't like that. It ain't like that for me. I just get to be sick forever. And this is pretty normal. Whenever I get sick, I kind of just get sick forever. I'm just kind of never done being sick. I need to rush over to Instagram to double check Evil Twin Nails, his freaking Evil Twin Nails, his recipe. Evil Remover. It's loading. I want it. Okay, it's on mute. There we go. I want to see the post. I need to just save this. So 1 teaspoon of water distilled, 2 teaspoons of glycerin. He used to like list the milliliters. I want the milliliters, man. Give me the milliliters. I thought he listed the milliliters. I don't know. So, okay. But anyway, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. So I think I did 5 and 10. 5 and 10 milliliters is what I was doing. Looking forward to Blue Sky adding the Insta-like thing. Are they doing that? Is Blue Sky adding the Insta thing? Because I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm going to be honest with you. I am probably going... I don't think I'm going to be removing my Instagram. I don't think I'm going to be, like, stopping Instagram entirely. But I think I'm going to be mostly moving over to Blue Sky. I've been on Blue Sky for a little bit. I really like the vibes over there. I really enjoy... They put out a press release. It's amazing. You let your daughter paint your nails when she's bored. It's amazing, man. Do you guys have any favorite brands? I always recommend Orly, which is what we're swatching today. Very, very exciting. You nuked your meta accounts. Your 4 followers were devastated. I was a follower, but yeah, I saw that you are. I'm following you on Blue Sky. Y'all follow Our Lady on Blue Sky. And oh, follow me on Blue Sky. Let me share my. I don't have a thing for it yet, but I need to. Let me get the link for me on Blue Sky. Copy link. Actually, I could do it through here too. I don't have to do it through my... I'm not logged in on my computers yet, so I need to. Okay, copy text. There we go. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, as far as I'm aware, your feed on Blue Sky is just the order that people have posted stuff, so it's great. Also, I've been following a lot of like mini painting accounts over there, and I find myself getting recommended or just like seeing a lot more mini painters that are not like perfect mini painters, that are actual like real normal people doing mini painting, which is great because like I don't feel like this is as common with nail art, but maybe it is. But on my account where I follow all my mini painters, I always just get shown the massive accounts that do like the craziest shit. And of course that's very aspirational, and I do feel like I could be at that level of someday. But it's also really nice to just see people doing normal ass shit, you know? Like, not feeling like I have to compare myself to these, like, people who their whole, you know, livelihood is painting minis and they're, like, the best in the world. I can see people who are just starting. I can see people who are at my level. I can see people who are at just various different levels on the way. And it's just so much nicer. So much nicer. Yeah, please do, Holly. Please do. I would love to see. Not that wait. Yeah, there's also porn over there, so do watch out. There's porn, and if you want that, then that's good. But yeah, I would love to start posting my nails. I'd love to see more nail accounts. And if you follow me from here, and I can tell who you are, I will follow you back, and I will look at your nails, and I will say, ooh. I'll say, ooh, dumb nails, though, when I see them. But yeah, it's very good. It really reminds me of a combo of Tumblr and Twitter. And y'all know me, I'm a Tumblr, a Tumblrian, if you will. I don't know if you should, but if you will, I'm a Tumblrian. Is this the correct... Did I get it up to 10? Yes. I poured out almost exactly 10 milliliters. It's amazing. There we go. But yeah, and it's not run by somebody who is a Trump bootlicker, which is great. We love not having the policy be misinformation. There's still going to be misinformation. Tumblr gremlin. Yes, thank you. Precisely. I am a Tumblr gremlin. I was like talking to Danny about joining Blue Sky. And I was like explaining all the reasons it's good, and I was like, oh, I guess it's the same reason that Tumblr is good, but I'm not telling people to join Tumblr. Sometimes I do. But I'm like, no. And then I like shared a picture of like a freaking possum just like snarling outside of a trash can. I'm like, this is me on Tumblr. Stay out of my garbage. Unless you're already in my garbage. Then I love you in my garbage. There we go. There we go. You never figured out Twitter, so you don't know if you'd like Blue Sky. You know, fair enough. I never liked Twitter either. And I don't know if I'm gonna like be using a lot of Blue Sky. The one constant with me is that I have the attention span of a raccoon in a trash can. Or a possum in a trash can. So I'm just like, I don't know. You do, son, and I think I followed you back. Yes, join Luna, please. All right, here we go. I have made the polish remover. So now we can swatch in peace. I have a flaky, so my nails, when they get long, they start flaking on themselves because my C curves are so pronounced. And I'm like, could you fucking not? Could you maybe fucking not? But you could get the town next to you on Blue Sky. They would post traffic info and stuff on X, which was helpful, but they're not on Blue Sky yet, which is annoying. Have you like messaged it to them? I know that the Orange County Democrats have moved to Blue Sky. So we got those. Who I really want to go to Blue Sky is the only person I was on Twitter for, which is Jenny Nicholson. And she just released her Patreon video for this month, and I'm so looking forward to it. Yes. Okay, I think I saw you, Wendy, and I think I followed you back. But I will go through all my followers if you're following me, everybody, and I'll just like see. I'll be like, oh, is that nails? Is that a nail person? And I'll follow you back. Literally, how does my body produce so much mucus? That's my question every time. Look how tiny my nose is. Does that look like a nose that should be producing this much snot? I don't think so. Not that that has anything to do. Yes, yes. Jenny Nicholson's not on Blue... Oh, okay, she is. Jenny Nicholson is on Blue Sky, but she has like 3 posts on Blue Sky. But yeah, if you love Jenny Nicholson and you're not aware of her Patreon, she releases a Patreon video every month. So if you're like, man, I wish I could see a Jenny Nicholson video more than once a year or once every 2 years, you can if you join her Patreon, and you can watch all of her back videos. They're so good. All right, so this is Acid Trip. 1 coat of Acid Trip. Yeah, it looks a little dense for a topper. I could still use it as a topper if I wanted to. I need a focus though. There we go. You're trying to grow your nails out with a square shape and they keep chipping and breaking. That can happen. That sucks. Romeoville would be nice since it's like across the street from where you work. Yes. You also wish Romeoville's news was get on Blue Sky, or at least a mirror of it. Chicago News is a mirror on Blue Sky, which you like. Yeah. I bet you if you reached out, a good number of them would probably do it. Especially they could just do a mirror. Because like, yeah, you know, if someone was like, Stephanie, why aren't you on this social media? I want to follow you there. Like, it's just me, but like, I would be like, oh yeah, I should do that. Now I'm just one person with ADHD, so I may or may not actually post anything, but make you want to just put on press-ons. You know, there's nothing wrong with press-ons. There's nothing wrong with press-ons. Ain't nothing wrong with the good old press-on. All right. So that is 1 coat. So far, it looks ugly. So far, it looks ugly. is my takeaway. But like I am fully going to withhold my judgment, my actual judgment, until it's opaque, you know. Hold on, we could trade the Romeoville people for battery. If you go on Blue Sky, you can have 1 car battery. It's like, if somebody offered me that, I'd probably take it. The packaging for this collection is very good. I remember once they had to shut down because their power went out, and I was like, hey, sales, maybe sell them some backup batteries. Yeah, actually, for real. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, they should sell them backup batteries. I'm so unprepared for a disaster, but at the same time, I'm so like interested in the concept of disaster preparedness. Like when I'm playing a survival game, like I've been playing a new game of Subnautica so that I can play it while I've been sick. Because Subnautica to me is fairly relaxing. There are occasional parts that aren't relaxing. Finding the North Island in the beginning of the game is unrelaxing to me because I don't like the underwater alien base next to the island. I find it very scary. And if you go one way and you go too far, you're like looking and interacting with all of that. And if you go the other way and you go too far in Subnautica, you're in like the void or you're being eaten by Reaper Leviathans. So even though I played this is like my 5th playthrough. Press-ons absolutely have their place, yeah. You need to get your new car battery through the company employee purchase program, and your text changed the battery for you, and I was shocked. I saved like $150. That's... You thought buying direct would end up more. That's amazing. That's so nice. I love it when people do favors like that. It's just very nice. What I really like is that, like, I live in a city, so, like, there's a lot of car places, like, a lot of, like, car repair places that are, like, walking distance from me. And that's very nice. You can just go home while they're working on your car. So nice. This is layer 2. I would not call this fully opaque for me. I would call this not fully opaque for me. But we're gonna do 3 coats or 4 if we have to. Through the camera, not loving it, but I think my camera for me is a little bit dark. Actually, let me edit the exposure. Make the exposure a little higher for y'all. Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. It is funky. I'm not, yeah, like the more I'm looking at it, the more I like it. Definitely 2 coats better than 1. Looks like your carpet growing up. That's so cute. Not that I get any money for this, but you can use code Kelly for $10 off. And I do love Kelly and want her to have all the money in the world. And then for her to redistribute it. I trust Kelly with all the money in the world. I trust Kelly more with all the money in the world than I trust, you know, most people who have a lot of money. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call and I'm probably going to ignore it. It is my mom. So I'm not going to answer it right now. She will let me know if it's an emergency. Is that... That's probably the focus. There we go. That's not as cute as you thought. It does remind you of the 70s, specifically carpet you were exposed to in the 70s. Our Lady, I didn't realize you were alive in the 70s. For some reason, I thought you were younger than me. But I was wrong. All right. It still has some patches where I could see some nail. This is definitely, let me focus it again, 100% a vibe. Like, it's very dimensional. Hard to focus on. There you go. Yeah, you see, you can still see some nail through that. So maybe I will do 4 coats. You're barely alive at 70 save today. Look at that fugly orange shag carpet. Yes, it reminds me of the basement carpet. I love that everybody, I love y'all legit basement carpet polish is what we have here today. It is fugly. And yeah, this is a prugly. This is a prugly for sure. This is a prugly if I ever did see. Let's do one more coat for, you know, posterity. This also, I'm sure, would be a great one to sponge. If you wanted really full coverage, it'd be a great one to sponge, but also you could put something behind it. Stamp some shiny carpet on there. Don't you dare correct yourself. You know it's shiny carpet. You know that's the correct term. I kind of want to do that. In fact, I will probably do that for my nail art today. When it arrives, Moogles will take a look and goes, of course you got that. Yeah, this does seem very you. I do have to say. Whenever I'm like, that's kind of ugly. In this direction, there's like 2 different directions of ugly, I think. Maybe not, though. Whenever I'm like, that's kind of ugly, it's usually like something that you're like, yes. I will take it. Maybe for the, maybe I'll try sponging this on for my big number later. For my big number. You also consider trying to actually record the guy saying Tanzania on the podcast because you think you can replay it, but then I don't want to have to listen to try to find it. Okay, so Sun heard a person say Tanzania. Almost everybody here agrees Tanzania is Tanzania, correct? Not Tanzania. Or Tanzania. Which one of those 3? Let's look up how to pronounce Tanzania. Pronounce. Tanzania, that's amazing. Tanzania. I'm a little bit sick, Moogles, but thank you so much for hanging out. All right, can we? Oh, it wants to listen to me.
Tanzania.
Well, Google thinks this horrific face. Look at this. Look at this.
Tanzania.
I love her.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. The dude was messing with us or something. You know, sometimes people just say things really fucked up. This is the time for YouTube. Absolutely. Is that my mom again? No, this is Laguna Hills calling me. All right. By Tanzi Vienna. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like, you never know. Maybe there's some sort of accent, but but if I was him, if I was that man, I would be fucking with you. That would be my desire. It would be to be fucking with you. He did have an accent. Maybe you didn't recognize. Maybe this is why. Yeah, perhaps. And sometimes in people's accents, they just say things wrong. Like, sometimes that's just the way of their accents. Is like, oh, you said that wrong. I need to do a little bit of cleanup on this before I take a picture. I always take pictures of the whole collections, and then do I actually post them? Not usually. But maybe I'll post it on Blue Sky. And all my mini people will be like, what's happening here? All right, all right. So let's get a paper towel. First and foremost, we must get our paper towel. Are the glitters laying flat? You know, I don't actually really know. I'm sure it's going... I'm sure if I was going to leave it on, I'd want glitter grabber. That is for sure. I think I'm going to need the more heavy-duty cleanup brush where I scrub with it. This brush is not good in that it is not very, like, thin. But it's really good at, like, really just getting the fuck in there and just, like, scrubbing it out. And sometimes with glitter, it's what you gotta do. You even Googled the spelling to make sure it wasn't a different word. Oh my god, that's so funny. No, that guy was either trolling you or wrong, is my humble opinion. Okay, let me show this off close up. Let me not cough directly into the mic. Whenever I cough, I like stick my tongue out, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna like not cover my cough, and everyone's gonna see me like sticking my tongue out. Very hard to make it focus. It is really funky. And when it's out of focus, it turns yellow. That's very strange. Maybe around here. He was pronouncing it Tanzania. Tanzania. Like Tasmania, but Tanzania. It was great because, like, in the middle of the night, everybody was like, dude, Son had, like, posted, like, this thing about this guy saying Tanzania. And then, like, overnight, a bunch of people got really interested in what had actually happened. And in the morning, it was just like, tell us how he said it. How was it said? It does look a bit like sparkly vomit. I'm kind of loving it for that. I'm going to grab a lens wipe and wipe my lens. I need to get a new phone case because I got this case and I don't actually really like this case. But it is like discoloring around the edges at an alarming rate. So I guess I will just buy another case. All right. Let's get a picture. I still have frickin' glitters. Please come off. This is gonna be one of those times that I've gotta like take the remover and kind of like soak. Like take the brush, like hold it there for a second, and then wipe it away. Yeah. We got it. Or we don't got it. I'm like reapplying it. You couldn't respond until after work because you go to the office. I didn't know that was the reason. Yeah, it was just very funny. All right, all right. Is enough glitter removed? All right, I think I probably got a good... Oh, actually, let me pull the Orly bottle. Let's hold the Orly bottle as we do this. All right. The more I look at this, the more I'm into it, honestly. Wait. Twitchy just left her little Trixie house. You get it if she has to poop or food or something. But other than that, there's no excuse to leave your Trixie house. I understand. I don't leave my Trixie house for anything except for food or poop. There we go. All right. Actually, I only need 4 pieces of cotton. I was watching I think it's called kintsugi, the Japanese art of fixing ceramics with gold. I was watching some videos on that last night. And I didn't realize he used a cotton ball to rub in the gold powder. I'm learning about that because we have this statue of Baphomet that our friend gave us, but it got broken in shipping. So I really want to fix it that way. And I watched a video on how to do it the authentic way, and I might do it the authentic way, but the authentic way is intended to be food safe, and it takes several days. The actual activity is not that intensive. It is somewhat intensive, but mostly it's just that it has to set for several days between each step. So it takes a month to do a full kintsugi gold repair. But I'm pretty sure I could just use epoxy to do it on this statue. I bet you I could do epoxy and then I could do resin to rub in the gold on top and then cure it. I don't know. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do because we don't need to eat off the Baphomet statue. I don't know if I want to wait months and buy these real ceramic things to do it with. But if I buy the whole kit, then I'll have it if we ever do break a real ceramic. I think the statue's made out of resin. So yeah, I'm not even sure if an authentic kintsugi. I just realized I have mini painting paint on my hands. If you're wondering why my hands were dirty, they're covered in acrylic paint from painting minis. So yeah, epoxy resin. I think I want to do 24-hour epoxy is I think what I want to do to fix it. And then I just have some fast cure UV resin that I could use to fill in the cracks. Because I do that with my minis anyway. That's what I use it for. And then I just need to figure out how I'm going to do the rubbing in the powder. But you also do that with nails, you know? So I'm sure that I could just do the gel nail polish way of doing that. So I guess that's what I'll do. Because in that case, I'll probably only have to buy the gold powder. JB Weld, we use that on our toilet downstairs. We got a toilet a few years ago, and it just we put the toilet in, and then we noticed very soon after that there was just this clean hole in the bottom of the tube going down. So not a pressurized pipe, it's just a drain. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I might even have some JB Weld. It would be fun to learn how to do real kintsugi. I just don't think it actually would be, I just don't think it would, I think there's a chance that it only works on ceramics and won't work on this statue. But anyway, point is that we just realized after we put the toilet in, that it was just there's a hole in the bottom drain of the toilet, and we were we don't really want to pack this up and bring it back to freaking Home Depot, even though it has a fucking hole in it. So we just slapped some JB Weld on there. It ain't pretty, but it's a fucking toilet. And it's also like stuffed into a back corner and you can hardly even see the place anyway. All right, so we have done Acid Trip. Now we are doing Shaggin' Wagon, which is a lovely flesh tone. This looks like a very neutral flesh tone. Like, I don't know why I'm saying, well, it is a neutral. I don't think it's warm or cool. But this is a color I would call like white people skin. If it's not ceramic or porcelain, you wouldn't bother. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh my god, speaking of ceramic or porcelain. No, it'd be so fucking sick to like break up a Brahms Heelshire mask of the boy mask and kintsugi it. That's a project for another time. A project I would like to do at another time. All right, one coat. This is very, very close to my skin tone. Very close to my skin tone. This might be the closest one I have to my skin tone so far. Steph from Zoya, very close to my skin tone, but it is a little bit too cool toned. I have found a little too cool toned. How's this work? You know, the thing is that Steph from Zoya is a lot closer to my face. Oh, hydrates. Thank you for letting me know. I don't have a hydrate noise. I've been meaning to get one, but every time I sit down to try to do it, I get confused and I give up. I don't get confused. I just go, what should the hydrate noise be? Y'all, do you have any ideas of what we should make the hydrate noise? Do you have any ideas for it? Luna will be horrified that it is not a perfect match. He's trying to collect everyone's skin tones. Oh my god, I didn't know. I need a, did she talk about it on stream or is there a video where she talks about that? I think Steph by Zoya is a closer match to my face than my hands. I'm just so honored she has my flesh tone. I'm so honored she has my flesh. Wonder what she'd do if I just sent her a piece of my skin. I do wonder that now. I do. She's mentioned it multiple times now. Jordan has Zoya Steps and mentioned it in Vince occasionally. I need to watch more of Lindry's videos. Recently, I pretty much only watched Rafi. And then I watched Secret Sleepover Society, which is a live stream done by two of the people in Drawfee who are married. I love them. They're Jacob and Julia. I love them because they are so gender. Sometimes they look like a little lesbian couple, and sometimes they look like a little gay couple. I think they're both really hot in their own ways, which are very different from each other, TBH. Yes, you love them. You've seen Le Petite, Julia Le Petite, right? The mini I made that looks like Julia. Oh, a good SpongeBob quote. I don't need it. Okay. Send her a scab. Oh my god. Like, what if I had to have like a skin thing, I don't think that the doctor would like actually give it to me. This does look very, the thing about skin though is that skin is like different colors. Like skin, my whole skin, that one. I can't do a lot of a falsetto right now. I was trained to sing, so like I do have some professional singing training, and I was trained to sing by really resonating up in my sinuses. It's actually really interesting because sometimes I'll hear somebody singing, professional singers often, and I'm like, ugh, I know I'm not a professional singer, so I probably shouldn't like even consider this, but I wish I could just tell them where to resonate. Because sometimes I can tell that they're not resonating in the right place. But the point is that when I am sick, these resonators, they don't work. Your skin is too translucent. You just need a bunch of veins. What am I, hold on. Maybe we do this while this is drying. I would say I kind of want to do one more coat. This is 2 coats. I kind of want to do one more coat just for like, finish, just to get my brush strokes perfect. But what I would say is that is a personal problem. This is a really delicious 2-coater. Very opaque. I'm very impressed. Usually polished like this is not 2 coats on me. Yeah. Wait, Ariana Grande? Wait, are you saying that I should tell Ariana Grande how to resonate? I don't know what Ariana Grande sounds like. I haven't seen Wicked yet, and I don't know what Ariana Grande sounds like. Wicked was the only scenario where I was going to listen to her sing. It really is an anime manicure. This is very close to my skin tone. This is very close. Let's grab Steph by Zoya. Let's grab Steph by Zoya and see. Yeah, here's Steph by Zoya. Do you see what I mean though? Because like if I hold Steph by Zoya up to the lighter parts of my hand, like these are both my skin tone. You see that? Like especially like over here on this hand, they're both my skin tone. You haven't watched Wicked, so she sounds like she sings out of her nose. Oh, interesting. Yeah, like I comparison time. All right. Damn it, you talked me into it. Let's put it on my thumb. I need a base coat though. When I look at this is beige and this is pink. When I look at these together. But also, my skin is beige and pink. I can't help it. This is the way the Lord made me. Even if I had a good nude for your pale ass hands, your fingertips are so red. Steph by Zoya, maybe. I don't know, but probably not. Hello, plants. Hello. Welcome from work. Your fingy tips. I like how you wrote that. Back on the topic of Jacob and Julia. Jacob and Julia are like the one pair of lovers who I really love hearing the husband yelling at the wife. Because Julia, like me, I feel like sometimes she misunderstands things in a very whack-ass way. And also a lot of times she does stuff that like she's like joking and doing it on purpose and being silly. Hello, Kyle the Kid. Thank you for your follow. Hello. Oh, thank you for the raid. Who raided? Who raided? Oh my goodness. Let me see who raided. Who did raid? Thank you so much for the raid. I can't see who raided. Let me know who raided. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. follower goal met. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Everybody, hello, I am Stephanie, aka Fanatic here. I'm horny on main, I'm cringe, but I'm free. And today we are just doing a little bit of swatching. Is that Elemental Dad? Is the Elemental Dad the one who rated? Who rated me? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Wow. Holy crap, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness, what were y'all doing? Can we get a shout out? It is a raid, but who done it? Who done the raid? Somebody raided. So if you're on YouTube and you don't know how raids work, you could take your entire audience out of your stream and shove them in someone else's stream. And that is what has happened to me. Thank you all so very much. All of your follows, dang. If you're wondering what I do here, I do nail art. We also do a little bit of, we shop together and make jokes about it. And I might do some mini painting from time to time. Occasionally it has been known to happen, but mostly it's nail art, nail polish. I don't usually do swatches. Thank you so much, Kugel Blitz.
X100.
I love Kugel, the food. I love it very, very much. Oh, Bianamaya. Oh, thank you so much, Bianamaya. They're playing Monster Hunter World. How fun. I've never played Monster Hunter, but it seems really fun. Thank you so much for the raid, Maya.
318 cheered X100.
Damn, thank you so much, Pyro. Thank you. Right now, we're comparing these two colors that are very close to my skin tone. Right now, this one's not looking as close as this. Now that I know that Linry has a polish that is like my skin, and nobody tell her she has the wrong one. You're not touching your older millennial, so you didn't understand. Yeah. If you don't know like Twitch, it can be very hard to understand Twitch. It can be very hard to understand. Thank you so much. I am just so happy to have you all. Feel free to chillax. Hang out, have a good time. Monster Hunter looks hard. I don't even know if I've ever watched it. Thank you so much. There's so many elementals here. It's Elemental Dad again. Thank you. So many biddies. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, happy birthday, Orly. Now, if you don't know what Orly is, because you're not from the nail world, Orly is a nail polish brand, and they've been around for 50 years. And we got this freaking insane box from them. This isn't, I bought this box, but it was a surprise thing. And it looks like one of those rulers you would get in the 90s. Or I guess, were they around in the 70s too? Because that's what they did it. Your daughter makes you do this. Makes you do your nails? How fun though. How freaking fun. Isn't that cool? I was so excited when I opened that. I was so excited. And they also sent us a nail polish color that looks like exactly like my skin tone. So we're comparing it to this other color that historically has looked just like my skin tone. They're very different, but as I have said, my skin tone varies. It varies. It really varies. No, don't worry about that, son. You tried to lure your cat to sleep so you can grab her. Neko's gotten so worried about being taken to the vet that, like, if I walk over towards him, he's just like, you're not walking towards me. You're not walking towards me. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for that raid. Thank you all for just so many nice positive vibes. Holy crap. That's like, I think this is one of the biggest raids I've ever had, actually. One Hip Wonder, thank you so much for the follow. Holy shit. Holy shit, y'all. It's a good time. Holy shit. All right, we're doing one more coat of Steph by Zoya. I got a fucking hair just sticking out over here. Just sticking out. Okay, there we go. The formula on the Orly is so much better. It's so funny. These are both. Yeah, like, look. This is very close. And that's closer, though. That's closer. That's definitely closer. Yeah. 7 minutes, you'll be very scratched. Yeah. You need to get some, like, arm guards. All right, let's do the topper over this one. I wish y'all were here when I was doing some more art. Because today we're just applying nail polish. I am going to do a, I don't know if y'all are fans of The Shining. The movie from the 70s, the early 80s. But at the end of the stream, we are probably going to be doing some, like, if you know the pattern from The Shining, the carpet pattern, we're probably going to stamp that over one of these nail polishes. I think they look very cool. Unfortunately, I have done some fucked upness to my nails. Well, like, I got a little bit of, like, whenever I apply a freaking cream, I've got, like, some, like, dust always ends up in it, and I'm just like, gross. Oh my God, Trina, thank you so much. Thank you. God, do more love, Raids. You're awesome. We'll be back. Thank you so much. Thank you. This was really, really kind of y'all. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you so much. And yeah, of course, if you need to go run off, if you're done with the stream and just came out for the raid, go do anything you gotta do. I just really appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate all the follows. Why don't I read out the follows, actually, because I don't feel like I gave y'all the, so thank you, Kyle the Kid, thank you, Vix Volkner, thank you, Kugelbits, thank you, Funzo, thank you, Elemental Mom, thank you, DJ Pyro, thank you, Wordplays, thank you, Irish Princess, thank you, Jules's Fire, thank you, Lastar Sechos, Lastar Sechos, I think is that. Thank you, Pickle Dill. Thank you, One Hip Wonder. Thank you, Bianna Maya, the one who rated us. Thank you all so much. And of course, thank you, Trina, for your gift sub. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for the bits, Elemental Dad, DJ Pyro, Google Bits, Elemental Dad, Elemental Dad. There we go. Thank you. And Vero and Danny. I will have a great time. Thank you so much for the raid, Maya. Thank you. All right. So let us take a picture of this. I'll just do a little editing in Snapseed, and I'll just remove the dust. I'll just remove it. Beautiful. This is Shaggin' Wagon, is this one. These polishes all have really fun names. The first one that I tried on was called Acid Trip, and it was pretty aptly named. This one is Shaggin' Wagon, which I love. And yeah, this is a great polish. Really into this. Really good opacity. Not used to having this good of opacity on a polish like this. And yeah, when I look at stuff by Zoya, a picture for the Tumblr, yes, exactly. When I look at Steph by Zoya compared to this polish, I'm like, how did I ever think Steph was my toad? I'm sorry, Linry. Perhaps I will have to send Linry a bottle of Shaggin' Wagon, but I would be so excited. I'd be so freaking excited. I am so freaking excited. Sorry. I'm freaking excited that it's called Shaggin' Wagon. 10 out of 10 skin tone nailed. Absolutely. It's crazy. I didn't realize that was my skin tone. Because it's funny, like, I feel like skin tones are darker than I at least think they are. Because I look at this and I'm like, this is too dark for me. I'm like, this looks too dark for me. Then I hold it up to my face and I'm like, it's not too dark for me. But then again, I always assume I have just like the palest skin possible. Like, I'm like, yes, my skin is a pure titanium white. I am a mime. But that is not it. But like, Hillary, Mediocre Manny's has darker skin than I do. Because that's not hard to have darker skin than I do. And hers is Shaky Alibi. But I look at that and I'm like, it's so dark. But that's just because I'm so pale, you know? And then I assume But yeah, I absolutely do see my skin tone in Steph. But this one also. So if I ever wanted to do like a hyper realistic painting of myself with like all the correct tones, these are the two polishes I would go for. All right, so coming up next, I think we have the mango color, the mac and cheese color. So let's get that going. This mac and cheese color is called Hunky Dory. Now, when I see the words Hunky Dory, you bet your skin tone is paler. Okay, if we ever meet up, you and I gotta do who's paler contest. Who's paler, me or Selena? All right, 1 second. I'm going to blow my nose again. All right. I'm so worried. You've got ginger skin tone. It probably is then. It probably is. You're going to do Orly will do 1980s box next. Same, girl, same. Especially for the summer. For the fucking summer. Give to me now the 80s neons. Please. 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 Although I do have to say, I don't know what it is, but I have been more okay with not neons recently. I've been kind of chill with more muted tones, and I'm like, who is these animals? Who am I? What am I doing? How could I not be wearing neons constantly? I don't know. Yeah, I do think a ginger skin tone. When I was in high school, there was this one chick I went to high school with. As one does in high school. I didn't go to an all-boys school. I wasn't in a reverse harem anime. Anyway, there was a chick I went to high school with, and she was like, I don't think she was actually albino, but she was like so pale and so naturally blonde and like blue eyes, you know, one of those things where like you could, like, you know, like her skin was like kind of almost red because like it was so pale. And for graduation, under her graduation gown, she wore this white dress, and I still remember thinking she looked so fucking beautiful. Like, I think about that a lot, actually. Like, when I'm thinking about what colors look good on people, I think about this chick from my high school and how beautiful she looked. Being just the palest person in the palest dress, and like, I bet she looked gorgeous at her wedding. I bet she looked incredible if she got married. And I assume that she probably did, but like, I have no idea. Nah, dude, bright polish is in the darkness right now. Are you saying that like bright polish is not popular right now? All right, so far this yellow, it's looking pretty good, but it is also like almost going on jelly-like. Almost jelly-like. But I think that this is going to be a pretty good yellow. It is lovely. It's got a bit of, I would not really go so far as to say a pastel tone, but like it definitely is a bit desaturated. And I like that. Most of my yellows are pretty saturated. Let me see who's blowing up my phone right now. Who's blowing up my phone? It's Nikki. It's Nikki! Nikki, you know I'm streaming. I told you. I literally told Nikki minutes before I went live that I was streaming at noon PST. You mean you only need to be wearing bright polishes in these dark times? Yes, I agree. We do love Nikki. I love Nikki so much. I'm hoping Nikki will be at the video later. At the movie later. I guess it will be a video. Oh my god, speaking of videos and movies, who here? I have not seen it yet. I actually will probably just end up watching it on my own. Who has seen Emilia Perez? Do we have thoughts on Emilia Perez in the chat? Because I cannot stop thinking. If you're ever wondering what I'm thinking, it's man to woman from penis to vagina. It's actually lower than that, I think. Every moment of every day, I am thinking about a vaginoplastia from Emilia Perez. I've still not gotten the Melting Point collection. I am holding space. I am holding space with the lyrics of La Vaginoplastia. I might need to change that to my Discord, status. I am so holding space for La Vaginoplastia. Like, okay, so if you don't know what Emilia Perez is, it is a movie, it's a musical about a Mexican cartel leader who decides she transitions. She is trans, she transitions into a lady. And seemingly basically Mrs. Doubtfire's her family in a way, like shows up and pretends she's somebody else. And it was made by a French filmmaker, and it is mostly in Spanish. And he mostly hired people who do not speak Spanish for their first language, or in at least one of the cases at all, Selena Gomez. And I am not like, I am in no way Hispanic or Latina or anything. So I have watched a few videos to see like the point of view, because it seems like a lot of people who are native Spanish speakers and people from Mexico are pretty pissed off about this. And also a lot of trans people are pretty pissed off. The nice thing about this movie is that it has brought so many people together. You look on YouTube and everybody hates this movie, no matter who you are. But it's getting these awards. It's getting, that sounds very French, doesn't it? The slacker makes you want nachos. Yeah. Kelly Marissa makes you want it. Yeah, and so like to me, like obviously as somebody who is not particularly harmed by this movie, I find it really fucking funny. And also there's a group of people who made they are living in Mexico, and they made a version called Johann Baguette, which is like the same thing, but they're pretending to be French. And I have watched it, and oh my god, it is like, I don't understand most of what they say. So like, I can't wait till somebody translates it for me. But if you do speak Spanish or French, I do think you should absolutely check that out. Or even if you don't, it's really funny. The visuals are just really funny, and I think that you can understand what they're trying to say. Anyway, it's just a wild ride. It's just a wild ride. Like, I have not seen the whole movie, but I have watched. There is one song called La Vaginoplastia where, like, it's Zoe Saldana. She goes to a place where they do, you know, like gender reassignment surgery, and like is asking about it, and they're explaining it to her. And it is like one of the worst songs I've ever heard. I don't usually classify art as good or bad because like it's all subjective. And honestly, like, joke's on me, because like I think it's so fucking funny that it might as well just be good. But like, it is like, the singing's bad, the music's bad. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking Johann Sacre Bleu. Yes. I don't know what I called it. If I said something totally fucking weird, then I'm sorry. Let's see. Sounds like something someone that's French would do. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Speaking of Mrs. Doubtfire, can't stop looking at the blinged out purse. The Mrs. Doubtfire, the cream pie on her face. Me too. I'm glad that I just said cream pie very loudly right now. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad it was something that at least made sense. I don't feel bad about it because that was just pretty much exact. Like, Johann Sacre Bleu is one step away from Johann Baguette. There's a lot of baguettes in it because, you know, like the basic argument as to why it is offensive to the Mexican culture, which I absolutely believe it is that they've just really like whittled it down to stereotypes and then cast people who don't have any experience with this at all. I didn't realize that what's her name? That one billionaire, Selena Gomez, is like pretty hated amongst a lot of the native Spanish speaking community because this kind of happens with her a lot. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a trans heir to a baguette empire falling in love with the also trans heir of a croissant empire. Okay, yeah, like Vero speaks French. So Vero, you got it way more than I did. I'm sure you got it way more than I did. Let me see though. Okay, there is a clip from it that I think like shows. And I think that I could probably play it. And even if this part of the video gets claimed, I don't really care. I'm not monetized yet anyway on YouTube. And Twitch will just mute it, so I don't give a shit, honestly. But let me see if I can find it. Johann Sacre Bleu. Let's see if I can find just the part in the frickin' whatchamacallit. It was being shared around Tumblr. I think I hearted it, so let me look and see if I can find it. I have to go to my fucking blog. Tumblr, why is you hard? My likes. My likes are all just like videos that these are shots from it. They're all just videos that I didn't want to watch right then. Johann Sacre Bleu. Okay. I'm going to find the scene because it's just such art. Maybe I'll play it on like a higher speed so that we can like get to the good shit. Let's do 1.5. So everybody has like, the problem with Selena Gomez is that she is often cast, like, here is what the argument I've heard is that she's often cast as like the token Latina, and she doesn't speak Spanish at all. And so if you ever hear her speaking Spanish like regularly, like she's not speaking it well, and that upsets people who speak Spanish, because there's plenty of people who do speak Spanish fluently who are also actors. And in this movie's mostly spoken in Spanish, and like literally there are interviews with like the casting director who said that they searched all of Mexico and auditioned so many people who were Spanish speaking actors, and they just couldn't find anybody who was good enough to play these roles. So they had to adjust authenticity in order to make it fit. So like nobody in the movie, they did adjust like the story to say that everybody was like not native Mexican, which is kind of weird if you're telling like a story about Mexico that really features Mexico and is mostly in Spanish. And like, so like, I mean, I don't have anything against Selena Gomez, and I don't have anything against somebody taking roles. You know, if they're an actor and they're offered a role, like I'm just like, whatever, fine, take it. With some exceptions, obviously. But that in my research as to why people don't like this movie, that is what I found. And also in things like a lot of SNL skits and even in Only Murders in the Building, a lot of her jokes that her character gets is her like being bad at being Latina. And I guess that's like offensive to some people, you know? So I'm not, like I said, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's completely bullshit to say in an entire fucking country you couldn't find 3 people to play the leads in this movie who were from that country. Now, the person playing a trans woman is actually a trans woman, so like kudos for that. But like kudos for that, and they needed to have also looked for authenticity in the other characters, or at the very least somebody who could speak Spanish with an accent that made sense in the area. That just doesn't seem excusable. Also, the director, like, I don't really, like, I'm not mad at Selena Gomez. I'm not mad at frickin', what's her name? Zoe Saldana. Although, like I said before, this isn't really, I'm on the outside looking in to this issue. So, like, how would I know what to be mad about? You know what I mean? But, like, the director, though, he, like, openly said he didn't research any of these things. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's, like, you can find, like, I have a background in theater. Not saying that I'm, like, an expert at all of this stuff, but, like, there's always more than one good person for a role. And I don't think that they couldn't find talented actors. I think that A, either they didn't look, or B, they were like, oh, that actor's not going to get butts in the seats. And we need somebody to get a butt in the seat. And we could cast this, you know, actually real person who, you know, actually knows how, because that's the thing, is that, like, if the person can play the role very well, maybe we can talk about that. Maybe that could be a conversation. But in this situation, these people could not speak the language that was primarily the language of the movie. And according to people who could, it really showed. So, like, and so this to me is really the director's problem, because he's openly said that he knows everything he needs to know, that he did not need to research for this. And my dude, just, like, do not. Just, like, consider fucking not. And then also there's other things, like the person who, the woman who transitions, she's like a cartel leader, and that's kind of glossed over. Like, she murders and kidnaps, and she's not, like, I'm not a person who ascribes to the idea, is that the right, ascribes, I don't know. I don't think that good representation has to be like, I'm a good person, and that's the only way to have good representation. But from the critiques I have heard from people who are more educated on this than me, wasn't good, is what basically I'm saying. Exactly, they chose her because she's famous. Yeah, and that's the same thing with Zoe Saldana. They chose her because she's famous. So anyway, let's screen share this. Let me turn off my music. So there's, like, behind them is just like mimes. Everybody's just mimes. And then let's see if I can find. Okay, and then behind them too are people playing the Miraculous Ladybug in Chat Noir. Zoe is Uhura. Uhura from the new Star Treks. And Gamora. Yeah, do you see the miraculous ladybug back there? And look, they have like rats, like Ratatouille rats, and they just multiply. They're just multiplying. It's so funny. Because like they started the scene with no rats. Look, there's a new one on top of the coffee. There's a new one on top of her arm.
Dios mío, tiene razón, no lo había pensado. Somos terribles.
Oui.
Eso que le hacemos a las aves, ahogarlas en cognac. ¿Por qué hacemos eso? ¿A quién se le ocurrió ese platillo?
Look, it's behind her glasses. That's the best part.
¿Es en serio? Nunca había pensado que lo que hacíamos estaba mal. Yo siempre he pensado que eso de color salario mínimo les gustaba.
This is where I lost it.
Con razón, le mandaron a México.
Look at her arresting the mime back there.
Alucinaciones de María Antonieta.
No son alucinaciones, es el verdadero fantasma de María Antonieta.
No le hagas caso.
And now Marie Antoinette is there.
Soy tan real como la muerte tan rápida que tuve.
Anyway.
Deberían cortarle.
I really hope I can find, if somebody could find an English translated version of this, I would love to watch it and understand everything. But yeah, it's even just watching it, it's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. So I do recommend, let me link it to y'all. Let me link this to y'all, but it is so funny. Johann Sacrebleu. It is so unhinged. It is so unhinged. It's so funny. But yeah, I will probably be watching Emilia Perez because I do enjoy watching things if I'm going to be critiquing them, if I'm going to be publicly critiquing them. But this whole situation is very funny to me. And if you're going to watch something and give somebody your views, I think Johann Sacrebleu is really funny. All right, I'm going to blow my nose again. BRB. But yeah, Zoe Saldana, and it's funny, I think Zoe Saldana, wasn't she also in Crash? Because the thing is that a lot of people are saying that this movie is only winning awards because of how many simultaneous hot button issues it's addressing. And like, yeah, honestly, like I do kind of think that that is what is happening, which sucks. Cause like, I think that, you know, that just really not like award shows. I used to like religiously watch them up until like kind of my like early 20s. But I actually remember Crash winning. I remember there was so much Oscar buzz. And I went to go see it. And I was like, that was absolute garbage. And then it won. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And I remember it was against something I really loved that year. And I don't remember what it was I really loved. But it was just really fucking weird. So yeah, people, I have actually seen videos saying like this is the Crash of our generation. I mean, Crash is the Crash of my generation. But yeah, I do think that's what's happening, and I think the movie was made to be Oscar bait, and I think that's pretty dumb. Oh, you know what? It's not. There was a picture. Now that you mention it, she wasn't. But literally, I saw a picture and I was like, this is me being like bad. I saw a picture and I was like, wait, is that also Zoe Saldana? I didn't realize she could have been in Crash, and now I'm realizing no, it was just a picture of freaking Halle Berry looking like her. It was Halle Berry from a direction. You're right. She would have been pretty young. She would have been old enough, but she would have been pretty young. I'm like looking just through my recommendations to see if I find the picture. It's me being a white lady today, so welcome. You're welcome for that. There's the picture. Is it? I don't know. Let me show you, because the picture really looks like Zoe Saldana. I don't feel that bad about it now. Oh, I just like lost it. This thumbnail right here is what made me think it was Zoe Saldana in there. Tandy Newton. Okay, thank you. They do look similar. Yes. Halle Berry probably wasn't also in it. I don't know. I did not like Crash. I didn't like that movie. So I remember that Sandra Bullock was in it. That's who I remember was in it. All right. So you're a Marvel geek and knew it as soon as I said Gamora. Yep. All right, we got some pictures. This is Hunky Dory. I think it's very cute. This was a 3-coater on me, but like I feel like if you do thicker coats or have less visible nail line, this could be a 2-coater on you. And I think it's gorgeous. 10 out of 10, no notes. Amazing yellow cream, honestly. All right, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that that looks like Zoe Saldana, because I was like, that's her, right? That's gotta be her. The face is the same. But yeah, point is if you do nothing else with this movie, go watch La Vaginoplastia. Watch that part, because it is absolutely buck wild. And I sent it to Nikki and she was like, is this a comedy? And I was like, I said like, no. And here's the thing is I think I was kind of wrong, because I do think that the scene La Vaginoplastia, that song, I do think it is supposed to be funny, but I don't think it was supposed to be fucking cringe. I think it was, I thought that you were supposed to be laughing with it, but not laughing at it. You know what I mean? That's kind of my vibe. You want to watch once a long time ago? I remember it being stupid. Yeah, it was. And then it won the fucking Academy Award. And then it won the Academy Award. Classic Oscar bait. And like, of course, I want movies with diverse casts and dealing with these issues to be recognized and whatever. But when you release a bad movie and it gets nominated and wins based off of literally just that, I just think it sucks. But also, I just think award shows suck. So I don't really have much of a horse in this race, honestly, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not like I'm boycotting the Oscars. I'm like, I have been accidentally boycotting the Oscars for like 15 years at this point. It finally got to the point where I just wasn't watching any of the Oscar movies because none of them looked good. I think around the time that I started playing video games, I really dropped out of, like, you know, you used to go and like see just about every Oscar nominated movie every single year. And then once kind of like my hobby changed from movie watching to video game playing, I was like, well, why would I waste my time to go see people like yell and cry at each other on screen in this like random drama? And also, like, a lot of movies that I love were not being noticed at all. Like, Everything is Illuminated that we watched in the Discord. And I was like, this deserved Best Picture, and it wasn't nominated for a single Academy Award. Now, given maybe they didn't put themselves up for consideration with the Academy, that could happen if you don't tell the Academy you exist. Perhaps they will not know. But I think it was around that time that I really stopped caring, because I was just like, these awards mean nothing. Now, if I made a movie and I got the Academy Award, I would suddenly feel very differently about me winning. I just want to preface that. I'd be over the moon to win an Academy Award, but I would still have these. I would still have these concerns. I would still have these. I I wouldn't hide that I still feel that way. I would just be honored. As well as having these opinions. So we were talking about Mrs. Doubtfire a moment ago. Do you guys want to know one of the most you feel the same way about the Grammys now? Yeah, I do not remember a time I cared about the Grammys, but that's just a personal thing. That's, you know. But I just feel like all award shows, you know, like how many random things have we seen on YouTube that are like better art than you can find in any, you know, mainstream theater? So many things. It just doesn't really make a fucking difference. You know, it just doesn't really mean anything. Just enjoy art. Doesn't matter if it wins awards. Just enjoy what you like. You're in your movie era. That's very exciting though. Y'all know how I type, so never worry about typing badly. Next we have Bohemian Child. We got to get through these next 3 polishes in an hour. Sounds easy. But we didn't get through these polishes, these other 3 polishes. Sorry, can I talk a little more about YouTube drama or about drama in general? This is YouTube drama. Because something else happened since the last time I talked to y'all that was fucking wild. Did you guys hear about Jake Doolittle blackmailing YouTubers who won't donate to his charity? Hello, Wendy. I'm talking about what we were talking about, Amelia Perez. And now I'm talking about YouTube drama. Okay, so do you all know who Jake Doolittle is? I'm going to be a drama channel for today. Did my cursor leave the building? Am I out of batteries finally on this cursor or on this mouse? Hello? I'm out of batteries. Oh my good lord. What are we going to do? Mods, be on your guard. Anything could happen while I don't have my fucking mouse. Where's my, hold on, my other mouse is across the room, / if I have a spare battery I can give it to this mouse. I can't even put my cell phone away. One sec. All right, the podcast editing mouse is here to save the day. Should have battery. Yeah, it does. Should just roll them around a little, put them back. Yeah, you're right. No, not the polished yogi drama. We're just talking about YouTube drama. I'm not going to talk about the polished yogi drama because I don't know enough about it. And these are people I know in my sphere. And so I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's your bad thing. Mom, stop looking. Exactly. Excuse me. All right. Let me look up Jake Doolittle so you can see. Jake Doolittle is a, he is a, commentary YouTuber. He looking like that. This is what he looked like. So yeah, I watched him a little bit because he did some collabs with like Danny Gonzalez and Drew Gooden, like big heavy hitters. He has about like 300,000 followers, subscribers on YouTube. So not a huge channel, but not a small channel either. Anyway, he has, yeah, let me just break down the Polished Yogi stuff really quickly. Polished Yogi shared on her stories a bunch of people who had liked a MAGA manicure. One of the people said that they did not like that manicure, and chaos ensued. There you go. That's what I will say about it. That's all I really have to say. There is some more information in the Discord if you want to go check that out. Some people have been talking about it. I weighed in a little bit, but the thing about me and drama within the nail community is that I am concerned about like real bad actors who are like either spreading hate, doxing people, spreading misinformation, things like that, or selling products that will hurt you, or scamming people. And if I don't have like solid proof of something, if I'm hearing a lot of hearsay, what I generally do is I just kind of look the other way until I hear something that seems like it is very legitimate. That sounds like, oh, you know, like there was a time that there was like a recorded voice memo from somebody who was like, I'm gonna do this thing to this person because they are black, and it's like, whoa, holy shit. So like, yeah, that's where my eye goes to. But when I'm just hearing a lot of like rabble that I don't really understand, I usually just go, I'm gonna take myself a step back and kind of just like see what happens there, you know? Like I said this on a podcast, there is nothing in the nail space that we can't just take a step back. Like this isn't the US government. This isn't food. This isn't, you know, like our children's schools or anything. There's nothing in this that we can't just take a step back and kind of listen and see what happens. You know, maybe you hear a brand is bad, and maybe you pause buying that brand until you see what happens and what actually is discovered. Because like recently somebody tried to cancel a brand because they ran out of free gifts that were, you know, gifts with purchase that while they were available. And once all of that came out, it was like, oh, so this was a big load of fucking nothing. So this was nothing. This is somebody being mad on the internet. Like, I don't care. Anyway. Oh, yeah. She's had problems with Cirque as well. I hear Cirque does not like criticism, and they've been taking away people's PR for criticism. That's really shitty. I don't really know how I feel about that yet. Like, obviously it is in their right to do whatever they want as a company, but that is, I think it's good to listen. I think it's good to be open about your mistakes and stuff. So that is dumb, in my opinion, for them to do that. And I still haven't fully thought through my entire thoughts on that. So stay tuned. Maybe you'll hear them someday. I don't know. Thank you so much, Khaleesi. Selena. I'm trying to call you Selena, not Khaleesi. Because we're on first name. We're on a first name basis. You may be my queen. Yeah, no, I mean, Earth Girl, you said she's a sweet angel. I think Polished Yogi is very nice. I think she's very nice. She's commented and watched a lot of my videos. And I think she's really, really sweet. So that's another thing too, is that if I see somebody in the community doing something that I don't fully agree with, but also again is not a fucking crime, not every single thing that somebody does that I don't agree with is something that I want to just completely, like, would I have posted that on my stories? No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do that. This is not what I do. But it's totally within her right to do that. That's all public information. She could share it. So, like, I still think she's nice. I also think she's really nice. And I would happily associate with her. Yeah, we don't want to spread bad vibes without receipts. Exactly. We need the receipts. We need to find out the full story. And like, there's nothing that's going to happen in this community except for maybe Manitude polish that literally made people's nails fall off. Not Manitude, sorry. Mentality. See? Misinformation can be spread just because you're sick and have ADHD. Like, be very careful. Be very careful what big stands you make. Because if somebody popped in here, heard me say Magnitude did that and ran off, first off, people would be like, they don't make nail polish. I don't know what you're talking about. But like, somebody could just clip that soundbite and I'm spreading misinformation accidentally. But no, it's called Mentality. They're not around anymore. You'd only have to look out for them if you were shopping somebody's D-stash and they didn't realize. I don't think anybody's selling Mentality on purpose to hurt people except for Mentality. I don't think they were doing it on purpose, but like, you know, criminal negligence. This polish is fantastic. This is acrylic, but it's showing exactly the right amount of the specs and still being very full coverage. I would be happy to have this as a white polish on its own, to be honest with you. It's gonna need a third coat for me, but actually I don't think it needs a third coat. Honestly, maybe it doesn't need a third coat for me. If you put thick enough coats on this, I think this is a 2-coater, even on me. But yeah, I think most of the people in my community are the kind of people who are slow adopters to hate. And I think that's kind of the way that I just said that is I think how I want to say it from now on. I think that we should strive to be being slow adopters to hate, not slow adopters to skepticism. Skepticism is incredibly important, but I would really love to see more people wanting to find out more information versus more people immediately jumping on a bandwagon. That's what I like to see in my life. And once you do research, there's plenty of bandwagons to jump on, let me tell you. Plenty of reasons to jump on a bandwagon. But just like, find out who sent the bandwagon. Find out what kind of car the bandwagon is. Find out who the band is. Consider the motives. Consider the source. All that jazz. Consider the crime, you know? Yeah, read the nail polish literally making people fall off. Making people fall off. It made people fall off. Yeah. Anyway, the point is that this dude, haters do love to hate. As our queen T Swift, she's not my queen, but she's Nikki's queen, so she might as well be mine. Trust but verify. Yes, Bedazzles. Yes, thank you. Exactly. Like, I saw a post on Tumblr that I loved, where it was like me Googling common knowledge to make sure it hasn't changed. Can we do that? Maybe not directly Google, or maybe Google well, because Google is not free of sin. But like, sometimes I'll be like, this common thing I know, and then I'll be like, wait, is that still true? Is that true? Am I spreading misinformation? And sometimes I fucking am. Sometimes I am. Sometimes me, Stephanie, sometimes on the podcast, I'll listen back and I'll go, oh shit, that was wrong. And sometimes I will say, shit, that was wrong. But usually it's something very tiny that like isn't, it's not going, it really doesn't matter either way. It's like, I think I was wrong about something about the Sloop John B that I thought was true and I didn't know was true. And then I was listening back and I was like, let me look that up. I think I said you could visit the wreck, and I don't think you can actually visit the wreck, or I could not find information about visiting the wreck. So I didn't like correct myself because I was like, look, if somebody goes to the freaking Bahamas and tries to like find the Sloop John B, you should have done your own research before you went. And so that's the only person who's hurt by it. But like, yeah, double check thyself. Not the Sloop John B. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I misled all of you. about the wreckage of the Sloop John B. I've been wanting to come clean on this for a while, but I don't think that you can go snorkeling to the Sloop John B, okay? I'm sorry that I lied to you. I'm sorry all of you bought your tickets to the Bahamas to go visit the Sloop John B. So sorry. I hope you can forgive me. And let me find my, hold on. Hey. You failed your sloop test because of me. They were like, what sloop can you dive to? And you were like, the John B. Stephanie fucking said. And I was like, fuck y'all. All right. Hello, Matthew. Happy to see you too. So when your Colorpass box from Hawaii. It is so cool. It is so freaking cool. I'm so excited for you to get it. They released this Crelly. It is very nice. It is an epic set. If you want me to kind of like walk through what we got, I will. If you want to be more surprised, I will not. We are running a little late today because we have been taking a lot of tangents time, but it's been a while. All right, speaking of snorkeling, you booked your flight to Mexico to snorkel to the creepy statues. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to see the creepy statues. So excited for you to see the creepy statues. Wait, Google results get better if you drop an F-bomb in the middle. So you have to deactivate the AI snapshots. Vero, incredible advice. Thank you. You're starting a rumor right now. If you're looking for a bandwagon, all lion siblings are radioactive, but good radioactive, like you'll get lion powers. Oh my God. I am absolutely going to be sharing that true factual information. I am so happy for you to go see those statues. Like I am jealous in a way that I'm not like I don't actually want to do it, but I'm excited for you to do it. What is up with like the Russian trolls today? Do the Russian trolls know that I'm also Russian? Do they know? Not that they'll have any solidarity with me. And not that I'm Russian in any functional way. I'm actually more Welsh than Russian, but the Russian portion is my last name. Oh, they've all been swearing? It's because they're trying to they're just trying to be assholes, you know? They're trying to be assholes. They're succeeding, but they're not doing a great job. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me show it to y'all before I take a picture. So this is, what is this called? Bohemian Child. Let me get it up to snuff. Really hard to see on the camera. Really hard to see on the camera. But it looking good. There we go. In my humble opinion, it looks really good. I absolutely would buy this Milky White from Orly, because just look how beautiful that white manicure is, even without those little specks. Just a beautiful white manicure. None of that chunkiness on the outside. That's why I really like, if I could find a milky white for a full manicure, if I'm going to be doing a full white manicure, which is fucking never, but if I were to, I would want it to be a milky white. And this is a perfect example as to why. There we go. Let us take the picture. I think those were good. All right. Let's take this off. But yeah, I'm really glad that so many people in this community agree with kind of like Danny and I's take on the drama and stuff. So I'm really happy with that. Hello, it's going great. How is it going with you, Lastar? Hello, hello. Let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. It's going very well. Just doing some swatching, and I'm hoping I'll have time to like do a stamping mani at the end of this. I think we have two more colors to go through. Yeah, we have 2 more colors, so hopefully I'll try to like actually get through those without stopping for. It looks like shaving cream with hairs. Well, that's just what I like, okay? Not all of us can have good taste, Selena. I don't know if I was implying you had bad taste or that I have bad taste. Who's got the worst taste, me or Selena? Probably me. It was funny. The other day, Danny was like, help, Stephanie. I can't stop lusting after spiky-haired anime men. And I was like, I'll never understand that, but I support you. And then I was like, I only like floppy-haired men straight from the wall. Which is normal and understandable to everybody. Which is the correct way to feel. It's good. It's Last Arc Echoes. Wait, what's Arc Echoes? I mean, is that a game? All right. Nice hanging out. You like it, but I think we have confirmed I have bad taste previously. You know, Jeff, I have probably jokingly said you had bad taste. If I ever say somebody has bad taste, it is a joke. But I really like what Jeff Goldblum says when he said, there is no good taste or bad taste. There is only your taste. And I think that's very true and wise and wonderful. Let's see, you like it, but I think we have confirmed. Oh yeah, sorry, that was Ollie. Yes, I had bad taste previously. You were still watching Nicole of Nails video. My husband was like, damn, these are all beautiful polishes ruined by black flakes. There's no way to ruin a polish with black flakes. Actually, I think I have seen a polish before where I was like, this polish is ruined by these black flakes. But you gotta really... Jeff Goldblum should be everybody's taste. If he's not your taste, then you do have bad taste. fucking S. I have to watch Earth Girls Are Easy. I still haven't. I keep wanting to. Danny and I have booked the April movies, though. We are watching Danny and I's favorite movies for our birth month of April. So first we're going to be watching Secondhand Lions. So this is not March, this is April. Secondhand Lions is number 1. Number 2 is going to be Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, which I watched the first year. We watched the first year that I did movie nights, but a lot of y'all came around after year 1, so I think a few of you haven't seen it, so I think it's gonna be great. Jeff Goldblum can absolutely get it, Trina. Absolutely. Yes, I know he's in Wicked. He's the wizard. Once either Wicked drops in price or like Hubs and I like really just want to watch it some night, which Hubs and I don't watch a lot of movies together, so is unlikely. But if we do, yeah, I really do want to watch Wicked. I do expect to love it. Burt still hangs in your room. I sent Wendy a copy of Burt Reynolds naked on a bearskin rug. I had 2 copies of that picture. So yeah, he's He's in what used to be our master bath and is now our printing studio. So I need to move him to our master bath, our new master bath. I need to move him so he can watch me do my business again. I have never seen, I know. He's the one who makes the Earth Girls easy. Yes. Well, you love that hoodie I wore that everyone else hated. Oh yeah. Yes, Holly loved the Sebastian hoodie. I need to wear that again. I need to wear that again. Sorry. It's very upsetting to me. I have never seen Secondhand Lions. It looked super cringy to me when it came out. But Danny says it has magical realism in it, and it has Michael Caine in it. So, like, if Danny loves it and it has Michael Caine, we're gonna give this movie a shot. We're gonna watch it, and by God, we're gonna probably like it. All right, this polish is loose. Good coverage, but fucking loose. Loose ash polish. Ash? I'm like, this polish is loose, so I'm going to grab less. Then it's like, oh, by the way, you're not going to be able to cover your whole nail with that. And I'm like, how fucking dare you? It's so funny, because, like, Danny had never brought up Secondhand Lions before. And then one day she was just like, my favorite movie is Secondhand Lions. And I was like, what? Since when? Since frickin' when? But friendship be like that, you know? Friendship absolutely be that way. My middle finger is not taking to this polish well. I don't know why. Well, my middle finger is whiter than like my other fingers, my other nails. So sometimes it has that thumb problem where it's just like I just run out of polish like right before I'm done painting. There, that's better focus. Your favorite is, you mean What Dreams May Come, right? Damn, that's a dark, no, I mean, it's, I don't know if it is a dark movie. That's a, maybe dark's not the, and intense and emotionally, that movie's emotional damage. I did watch it a lot when I was a kid. It would be fun to do, mine does that too sometimes. Okay. I'm glad you know the name of your favorite movie. But that's also something that sometimes I have to like stop and check myself for. Is I'll be like, I'll think I can remember a quote or like whatever. And I just won't. What do you think that means for you? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't even know who you're saying that to. Oh, that you're emotionally damaged? No, probably that you just like a good cry. It's a really beautiful movie. So Selena, you've seen my favorite movies. You've seen my favorite movies. You've seen them. What do you think that says about me? I mean emotional damage like The Fall, you know? The Fall is beautiful and also emotional damage. Excuse me. It was a good one. You think it's cute about true love? All right, yeah, it is. And you know, it is. It's true. It's true. It's just very sad. It's just very sad. One of these days, you know, Psych-tember. Except for I probably will just want to watch Suspiria and Zardoz again. But you know, maybe this year we'll watch Listomania. We'll watch Listomania and we'll watch Toys. The frickin' for Psych-tember. The frickin' Robin Williams movie Toys. One of my favorite lines of all time in any movie ever. Keep your friends close and your enemies far, far away. I live by that. Toys is so good. I should have known. I didn't know. I wasn't thinking Helen's gonna know this, but as soon as you said it, I was like, of course Helen knows Toys. Of course. Toys is so good. It's so good, and it's got Joan Cusack in it. Joan Cusack is so underrated, in my opinion. She's the bomb. One second. Yeah, Psych-tember, let's do Listomania and Toys. I've never watched Listomania. It is by the same director as The Who's Tommy, and stars Roger Daltrey, who played Tommy and is in The Who. And it's about Francis Liszt, the composer. Seems bizarre. I'm gonna watch it. You're constantly quoting LL Cool J's, I hate it when my food touches. I'm a military man. I want a military meal. Yes! It has been so fucking long. It's Toys is just like visually ecstatic. That's the only way I can describe it. And the characters are so interesting, and the like, I feel like the message is so timely for right now. The message of like running a business to create something great versus like running a business to like consolidate power. Incredible movie. Robin Williams is in it, of course, and incredible human and actor. I like when my food touches more often than not. I am a person who likes to, I do the British thing where if I have to like cut meat, I'll hold my fork in my left hand and cut with my right hand, and then I'll scrape things up onto the fork and I'll like eat it as a bite all together. You two, you're not a military man. Yeah, Toys is really good. We definitely. So September, for Psych-tember, we will watch, we'll definitely watch Toys. We'll probably watch Listomania. Wish months had 3, I guess 6 Fridays. All right. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting to show it to y'all first. This is the blue, which is called Bell Bottom Blues. Bell Bottom Blues. It's got a very subtle green shimmer. Extremely subtle green shimmer. I like it though. It does, it just makes it look nice. It just makes it look a little shinier. It's not anything to write home about, but it's nice. It's a nice blue, the idea of summer. Yeah, it's a nice shade. That was a nice one, Orly. I'll put it up on the fridge where everybody can see. All right, let's take this off. Sounds like the Shy Green Shimmer and Hello Goodbye. Yeah, it might actually be the actual same shimmer. I love that Shy Green Shimmer and Hello Goodbye. I know I'm the minority here, but I really like Hello Goodbye. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I didn't tell you all. I didn't tell you all about the frickin' Jake Doolittle. He was a commentary YouTuber. He is still a commentary YouTuber. And he worked a little bit with some of the bigger commentary YouTubers. And so I watched a couple of his videos, but he had a vibe about him that I just didn't like. For instance, he started, Say Me Love Hello Goodbye. I think it's so nice. He started all of his videos saying hello sisters, just like James Charles, which I thought was weird because one thing, he is a cis heterosexual man, which I wasn't sure of at the time, but now I'm pretty sure he is. He might be bisexual, but still. And secondly, James Charles fucking sucks. And I know he was doing it as like a joke, but like I don't like mean-spirited jokes, and James Charles fucking sucks. So both of those things really made me like not really want to watch him. So, you know, nothing to write the fuck home about. I just stopped watching him. Anyway, turns out, so he has a charity called Never Stop. Because he's been sick his entire life. He had Lyme disease when he didn't have Lyme disease. That was a different thing. Or maybe he did have Lyme disease when he was a kid. I don't know. The point is like, he was sick his entire life and dealt with a lot of discrimination. And obviously, like, that's awful. You never want to hear about that about anybody. You know? So he started a charity where he helps people with their medical bills called Never Stop. And it's not a big charity. You see too much of James Charles' butt than you ever wanted. I luckily haven't seen, like, any James Charles's butt. So stopped watching him, didn't really like look into him more. I saw a few videos every once in a while saying he was garbage, but like you see those around for YouTubers sometimes and you go, well, I don't watch that YouTuber, so I don't care. But he made a video that was titled I'm Disappointed in Commentary YouTubers, and had a video of two commentary YouTubers that have been canceled. I think it had Cody Ko and I'm Alex on it, two other people I've never watched. But when you watch the video, he literally was like, I'm really disappointed because all these other commentary YouTubers make so much more money than me, and not a single one of them has donated to my charity. And they're like mad. Like, I talked to one of these people and they were mad that like I made this video a year ago where I did something bad, and it was a year ago, and I make so many videos. And it's like, dude, that is like the opposite of an excuse. That's a reason to not make so many videos. That is not an excuse. If you're like, I can't possibly be responsible for all the content I put out, A, you're just wrong. Secondly, no. Yeah, like Trisha Potatoes. Yeah, exactly. You see too. You would see it. Ouch. Oh my god, that made me laugh so much. Anyway. Yeah, if you can't be responsible for your content because you put so much of it out, that's a you problem, man. That's a you problem. That's that's nobody else's but your fault. Anyway, so he was like, I'm not going to name any names, but no YouTuber I know or have ever worked with has ever donated to my charity, and I'm sick of it. And like, if I don't, like, literally, he was like, if I don't hear back from like these YouTubers in a month, I am going to start naming names. And it was like, what? And then his like response was like, oh, I filmed that in 45 minutes and sent it to my editor thinking that maybe I would just get like $100 off of it because like I'm really struggling as a YouTuber. And first off, I want to say that's really sad. Even when I think somebody's terrible, I get really sad when I find out people are financially struggling. And also, dude, what the fuck? You were like, okay, fucking Judas? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, people can donate anonymously, and also, his is not the only damn charity. And also, his doesn't, like, I don't think that money given to Jake Doolittle's charity necessarily does as much good as money given to a larger charity. It might do better. Who knows? But it might not even do as much good. Especially if they're already skeezy. And the video that somebody said that he had made that made people not want to work with him. So he had been trying to work with Ethan Klein for a really long time. Which again is another kind of thing that's a little bit of a mark against him. I don't actually know a lot about Ethan Klein, but like, I don't really love the vibes. I don't really love the vibes. So like, you know, I'm not going to go around and spread misinformation about him, but also no YouTuber that I like enjoys H3. Sometimes they watch it. If I watch a drama YouTuber, there's information on there. And it seems like in some cases they've done some good work in that area of like getting information out to people. So kudos. But he tried to work with H3. They wouldn't work with him. And then, unrelated, I'm sure, unrelated completely, he released a video claiming that Ethan Klein, the host of H3, that he was lying to people about having lupus for money. And what was happening is that he was having a health scare. He is open about being basically a hypochondriac. And so he was talking to people about conversations he had with his doctor and about the thought that he thinks it might be lupus, but he never said he had it. Absolutely despicable to say that this person was like using their, you know, falsely telling people that they have lupus for money and faking their illness when you do not know. That's just a line I feel like no one should ever cross. If somebody's faking their illness and that truth comes out, okay, but until you know that that's the truth, you have no business judging anybody for an illness they say that they have. It is quite literally none of your business. It is nobody's business. And in this case, he was just being open. He was being open about how he was struggling. And him and his friends were making jokes about it. Because of course, if you think you have lupus, you're going to make fucking jokes about it. You're going to say it's lupus or it's not lupus all the time. Like, of course, that's how you're going to cope with the situation that you are going through. If you are an online comedy person, that's what you're going to do. Anyway, very bizarre, very bizarre. And I always find it funny, like, I've been wrong about people online before, but usually I like can kind of tell. And like, I love keeping a scoreboard. Could I tell? Can't always tell though. You can't always tell. Even the most accomplished vibe checkers. Thought he was asking for charity donations, not money for him personally. No, he was. I'm sorry if I misrepresented that. Or when you're struggling and tell people, but they aren't taking out your word, that's infuriating. Exactly is infuriating. People can donate to think, yeah, okay. So anyway, it was bizarre. This is almost a 2-coder. The finish is flawless. This is a, like, this is such a YouTube moment, by the way. Like, we are having such a fucking modern media moment right now where I'm like talking about this serious issue and now I'm just like immediately on to the finish of this nail polish. Welcome to the internet. You're here. You've reached the internet. This is how it works. You're trying to help for a hoarder situation for years now and you get told you've got this. What? Like, people are saying you don't have that when you, like, need help for it. That is something, especially with mental health disorders. Because here, like, a personal thing. So, you know, I've been doing DBT. A lot of people here know I've been doing DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. And basically what dialectical behavioral therapy is it is a form of therapy of skills that you use to keep your overwhelming emotions in check. And it's not about like boxing them up. It's about accepting them and doing what you need to do to feel better about them, whether that be take action, whether that be literally calming yourself, whether that be radical acceptance. You know, there's all these things that you can do if you are a person like me who has overwhelming emotions. This is a very, 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 this is a very helpful and common thing that people do for borderline personality disorder. And I don't know if I share a lot of the traits of borderline personality disorder anymore, but I absolutely used to. And if I was going through the list, I would see, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. And I told my therapist, 2 therapists, and both of them basically said, I don't think you have borderline personality disorder because I like you, because you're a likable person. And that's why I don't think you have borderline personality disorder. So I don't think we should treat you for borderline personality disorder. And that very easily could have been true, that I didn't. I don't know. I have no idea. And also, these personality disorders are just a list of symptoms. And if you fit the symptoms, then you have it or you don't. But then I got into DBT because you can do it. You don't have to be diagnosed to go pay to do it. I started a DBT course and it absolutely changed my life. The stuff that was for this mental health issue that these people said I didn't have, the treatment still worked for somebody suffering from a similar thing, even if nobody will give them that diagnosis. You know what I mean? So, like, that's all I'm saying. Cleaning for you isn't an emotion-based thing, really. It's your brain just goes into overdrive. You can't regulate on one task. So you'd rather really need someone to help keep you on task. Yeah, that makes sense completely. That makes sense. Like, yeah, and like your situation, I'm not a Marines biologist. I'm not a psychologist. Maybe you don't fit the exact criteria, but that doesn't mean that you don't need the same kind of help. You know, that doesn't mean that you don't need the same thing to get help with it. That doesn't mean that the same things that would help a hoarder would not help you. I'm not going to put top coat on this because it's very, very cute. I'm not putting top coat on this because it's very cute. I didn't realize today was going to be such a freaking deep conversation time, but you know, it is what it is. Look how fucking cute. And it's got this plasticky finish to it that I absolutely fucking love. I absolutely love this plasticky finish. Look at this. DBT is so good, right? I think I was gonna do the shining carpet on that other color, but I think I'm just gonna wear this and I'm gonna put like my plasticky matte top coat over it. Or maybe I'll just do one more layer of this polish over the top coat. Absolutely, Holly. Absolutely. And, you know, for medication, it is important, obviously. You know, for your insurance to give you your medication and to get on the right medication and whatever. But, like, there's so many therapies that are like, this is for this kind of person that, like, can help you. And I personally think everybody should do DBT. DBT helped me learn how to be a human. Do y'all ever feel like you're an alien? Like you don't know how to deal with your emotions. You don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to deal with situations. I'm in a program called TheraHive, like bees, like a beehive, TheraHive. And I find it to be affordable. Obviously, what people can afford is different, but it's cheaper than therapy. Cheaper than any therapist I've had, except for the ones that are covered by my insurance. And it's been a life changer for me. An absolute life changer for me, and I recommend it to anybody you do not have to be at rock bottom like I was to start it. Anybody. That's my soapbox for the day. All right, this is Night Fever. Night Fever, beautiful. Very much like a desaturated pyro, which is kind of what my pyro is right now anyway. Oh my God, Earth Girl would be like, let me, obviously, like, and if anybody wants to talk to me about this privately, I'm open to that. Like, I cannot, unfortunately, I cannot be your therapist. I am not a therapist, and I'm not your therapist. But if you want to talk to me about what TheraHive entails, what DBT entails, also there's a great YouTube channel. Let me share a couple things with y'all right now. Lacquerdactyl, hello, hi, I love you. How are you doing? I need to post. I haven't been on Instagram a lot, but I need to post that Manny. I shared the picture in the Discord, but I need to post it on. Self-Help Tunes is a very dry channel, but it's really good. It describes, this helped me before I started TheraHive so much. So yeah. And yeah, if you're worried this is going to be like one of those things like change who you are, whatever, become a different person who's, you know, stable or whatever. I mean, they do want you to be stable, obviously, because you should want you to be stable. Because it's painful to not be stable. It's painful and dangerous to not be stable. But what I'm trying to say is it's really just about reducing your suffering. That is literally what it is about. It's about reducing your suffering so you can live the life that you want. Whatever that life is. Whatever that life is, reducing your suffering. And then also DBTRU. DBTRU works with TheraHive. So this is some stuff that is from somewhat the same people, but I really love, like, I love the actual program so much. And like, there are two coaches that like, well, there's your personal coach, who I love, my personal coach, who does like the group. We do a group and then we do like private study. The people who run the private study, because there's like videos and stuff and they've written it, you get to know them. And like, it's very leftist. Like, we talk about radical acceptance. Like, they're like, we can like pretend that climate change isn't happening, but that won't stop the oceans from rising. So we need to radically accept that this is happening. And then once we accept that these bad things are happening, then we can figure out what we need to do about those things, you know? That's another thing, is that we talk a lot about radical acceptance. And I think a lot of people think that radical acceptance is radical approval. Is, you know, but radical acceptance really is just like your car breaks down, or like, say you get a flat tire and your thought is, what if I just ride this home? What if I just ride this home and don't call a tow truck and don't deal with it? Maybe that'll be fine. But then you do that and it totally fucks up your car, and you have to do like $1,000 or more worth of work on your car, when you could have just had somebody come put on your spare tire and it would have been like a couple hundred at most. If you radically accept that your car needs a change of tire, you could then deal with it, and maybe you're going to get where you're going late, and maybe you're going to have to do something annoying or call a tow truck, and that's not fun. But the thing that you are avoiding is going to be even less fun. The problem will not go away. So you must radically accept. If you feel like something is not right, you have to be your own advocate and keep pressing your health professionals. They're not providing proper help. Yes. Especially in America, Holly, never forget that your healthcare professional works for you, and you are paying up the fucking wazoo for them. That you are their boss. You are your doctor's boss. One time, I had a thing in my boob that was wrong, and we knew what it was, and we knew it wasn't a cancerous growth. We knew I didn't need a mammogram, and I was too young to get a mammogram, and you shouldn't get a mammogram too young. So I went to the place where they were going to what's that thing? Ultrasound my boobie. And they were like, well, we really need you to like get a mammogram. And I was like, no, my doctor said I just didn't get a mammogram. And they were like, well, you really need to get a mammogram. You need to do this. You need to do it this way. And I was like, no. And I also think it's going to hurt me with what's going on with my boobie. And they're like, no, you need a mammogram. No, you need a mammogram. And I literally just said, okay, well, then I'm going to leave. They didn't do the mammogram. They went and got me my ultrasound. And when I went back to my doctor, I told her that, and she was like, you're way too young for a mammogram. What the hell? I didn't ask for a mammogram. So yeah. Treat them like you're their boss. Don't be rude. That was a 2-coater on my thumb because I used really thick ones. Your best friend's a therapist. She'd love this combo. I bet she would. But yeah, that's my... Everything changed for me when I realized that I was my doctor's boss. Selena, I had shingles at 7. I had shingles at 7. You survived the vet. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you survived the vet. We are on our last polish. I was gonna do this with the shiny carpet over it, and I will still do that. Maybe that'll be my like midweek mani, and I'll share it with y'all. And now that I've been doing midweek manis, everybody, I have not been nail arting. I have not. I haven't even been nail painting. I've just been sitting on my couch dying. Playing Subnautica. I don't think I've died in Subnautica yet this time. How do you feel with the collection? You just watched it the other night. I really like the collection. I really like it. Like, I think that the box is incredible. And the, you know, the whole experience of opening it and everything was incredible. Like, am I absolutely in love with this color story? Like, I don't know if I would have put it together, but I do really like it. Like, I think it's good. I think it's a good one. You feel like the photos and the bottles in the box. When we got into the bottles, the formulas, you're disappointed. I've been disappointed in a single one of these formulas. You shaking your polishes? Did you shake them? I thought these formulas were great. I will have to respectfully disagree. Only took you 20 minutes. Well. Quite a feat. This is it with top coat. I'm gonna leave top coat on it right now because I have to go get dinner and all that stuff, so I don't want to have a non-top coat over it. But maybe while we're watching the movie, I'll do another coat of the polish here because it has such a nice finish. You're shaking. They all seem very thin. They didn't feel like an Orly to you. I actually kind of wonder if you, like, if there was a batch issue. Because every single one of them went on like a dream for me. Every single one of them went on like a dream for me. Like, for sure, most of them were 3-coaters, but that's just how I roll, baby. That's just how I roll. I do thin coats, I think, and also my nail is very like visible, like my nail line, so I always like, it is an outlier when a polish is just a 2-coater for me. That's an outlier. You're lucky the event is only 5 minutes away, so long chases aren't terrible. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it is that time, old chaps. I had a really good time with y'all today. We had some more heavy topics, but I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed, and I feel like you all agreed with me. I feel like you all agreed with me, which is really the important thing. I feel like we were a good echo chamber today. No, I don't think we were an echo chamber today. But I do feel like we had a good time. Maybe the Orly balls you typically wear are thicker and you're not just used to wearing thinner cream from them. Maybe not. It's so, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're totally normal, if not better. If not better. I don't fucking know. I think this one's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Holly. All right, everybody. Tonight, 5 p.m. PST. Join me and us in the Discord. We're gonna watch Best in Show. It is an amazing mockumentary comedy. So fun, so funny, very queer as well. So please come and join us. It's really fun. And happy birthday, Selena! Selena, happy birthday. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of it with me. It makes me feel very special that you would do that. And I will see you all Sunday for bingo. For fucking bingo. Not last Sunday, like I thought it was because Danny and I both collectively had the stupids. Not last Sunday. But this Sunday is actually going to be bingo, and I'm very excited. Fantasy and folklore, right? That's what it's called. Anyway, every Sunday. Oh my God, I couldn't. You done fucked me up last Sunday. I'm so sorry. Is it? Oh my God, is it next what? No, it's a Sunday. It is this Sunday. It is this. I heard it was Sunday the 2nd. The Sunday is the 2nd. The Sunday is the 2nd. PBU Snoozy this month. Well, the point is bingo's on the 2nd. That's the only thing that matters, is that bingo, I think it's on the 2nd. Yes, I'm so excited I'll be able to join. Keep a lookout on my Instagram stories in the Discord and Blue Sky, I guess. And I will let you know if we're not having it, if I'm wrong again. I don't think I'm wrong again. Okay, thank goodness. Yes. Oh, thank you, Selena. Thank you. Okay, everybody, have a great night. Please join us in the Discord if you would like to watch the movie with us.